Zack Snyder's Justice League vision will finally be unveiled in 2021. The first trailer finally debuted at DC's recent Fandom event and emphasized just how different this story will be to the 2017 theatrical cut of the film. We see a young Darkseid, a redesigned Steppenwolf, Superman's black suit, and Flash rescuing Iris West, among many other new things. But almost as important as what the trailer reveals is what it doesn't. I'm Greg Elliott with Screen Rant, and here are the biggest questions we have after seeing the Snyder Cut trailer.
Well, I believe in truth, but I'm also a big fan of justice.
So the first question is, what is this thing actually called? We've been calling it the Snyder Cut for years, but when they officially announced it, it was revealed to be called Zack Snyder's Justice League. But due to some legal issues over that implying that Zack Snyder has some sort of ownership over DC stuff, that has now quietly been dropped, and the trailer just ended with a logo and hashtag the Snyder Cut.
You won't let me live. You won't let me die. The world needs you.
In the theatrical cut, the League uses a mother box, the crashed Kryptonian ship in Metropolis, and Flash's super speed to bring Superman back from the dead, which doesn't go particularly smoothly. But from what we can tell from the Snyder Cut trailer, the aftermath of his revival is very different this time around, which naturally leads to the question of how Superman's resurrection was changed from Snyder's original vision by Warner Brothers and Whedon. Is Silas Stone more heavily involved? Does the rising dirt on Superman's grave come into play? What is this shot all about? We don't know, but we can't wait to find out.
Millennia in exile, searching. At last, you call me home.
The Snyder Cut trailer opens with our first look at young Darkseid, also known as Euxis. Before Justice League was Whedonized, Darkseid was reportedly supposed to debut via boom tube at the end of the film, finishing off a defeated Steppenwolf and announcing himself to the Justice League to set up the next chapters of the DCEU. But things have changed since then. While we are getting a 4-hour behemoth miniseries, the future of the DCEU isn't dependent on it anymore, so Darkseid's appearance is very likely now just a one and done. So how big is his presence going to be exactly? Well, we'll just have to wait and see.
No protectors here. No lanterns. This world will fall. Like all the others.
While we did briefly see a member of the Green Lantern Corps in a flashback in the theatrical version, it was not a fully fledged introduction, and since Green Lantern is traditionally a core member of the League, his absence was not lost on many fans. So whether it be Ryan Reynolds, Tom Cruise, or someone else entirely, we're hoping to find out whether Earth will finally get a proper Lantern in the Snyder Cut. Seeing the Wayne Mansion in ruins, we're also looking to finally expand on the nightmare sequence Snyder introduced in Batman v Superman. Snyder had far bigger plans for this storyline, so how exactly will it now come into play? A time travel element seems likely, and the Snyder Cut will almost certainly give more context behind Flash's warning from Batman v Superman. But there are rumors that the death of Lois Lane may push Superman over the edge, leading to that not very friendly Clark that we saw in the original sequence.
Thanks, Alfred. But I'll take it from here.
Do I know you?
Zack has made no secret that Ray Fisher's Cyborg will have a much more significant role in the Snyder Cut, describing Victor Stone as the heart of the story. But in addition to some football flashbacks, we also got a shot of Cyborg controlling a bunch of missiles, which doesn't naturally fit into the structure of the story as we know it. So what's that all about? Well, it looks like Victor isn't actually Cyborg in this shot, so it could just be some kind of vision or dream, but for now, it's just another question that we don't have an answer to, and we're hoping that the Snyder Cut will clear this and everything else up when it drops on HBO Max next year. We'll be here along the way to keep you filled in on anything else we learn, so keep checking back with us to stay up to speed. Until then, I'm Greg Elliott, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.